Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're giving you a tour of Drax, the fastest growing area in Jamaica. To the right is a plaza with KFC, Starbucks, Pizza Hut, Sakuro, CPJ. That was actually one of the first plazas in Drax. Now coming up on the right is a commercial center being built, and then beside that is a new Court store that recently opened. Courts actually closed their store in St. Anne's Bay and set up this store in Draxall. And that's because Draxall, as we said, is the fastest growing area in Jamaica. And that's because it has so many residential homes, thousands of homes. And to keep pace with the amount of homes that are being built, commercial plazas are now going up. This strip that we're driving along has about 7 plazas, some finished, some just starting. And even more are on the way, because what you find is, like in the case of Courts, they prefer to move the operation to Draxall, an area that has, it's more modern, more infrastructure than St. Anne's Bay. KFC has 2 stores in Ocherios, which is 2 minutes away from, about 5 minutes away from Draxall. They set up a store in Draxall, and then they have another store in St. Anne's Bay, which is 2 minutes away, but because of how big Draxall is and how quickly it's growing, they saw the need for another store there. Now, these are some of the other plazas that are on the strip, and now we're coming up to, okay, this is a new plaza just recently opened, and then now we are coming up to the Knutsford Express Plaza. And Knutsford Express, this is their new depot for Draxall, and Knutsford Express provides a bus service between Kingston and Montego Bay, and they actually built a plaza out here. I'm not sure if Knutsford still goes to Ocherios. Do they still have their location in Ocherios? Because this Draxall location is now, well, actually I think we passed the Knutsford while we were talking, and that's uncorked. They actually named it Uncorked Ocherios, but Uncorked Ochi, but it's located in Draxall. So we're going to go through an article that gives more information on what's happening out here in Draxall. Draxall, located along Jamaica's scenic north coast in the parish of St. Anne, has emerged as one of the country's fastest growing commercial and residential centers. Once known primarily as a quiet residential area and gateway between Ocherios and St. Anne's Bay, Draxall is now experiencing a wave of large-scale investments that are reshaping its landscape and economic importance. This transformation is driven by a mix of private development, government infrastructure upgrades, and the strategic appeal of its location along the busy North Coast Highway. In recent years, Draxall has evolved into a thriving commercial hub, attracting both local and international visitors. The area's growth began with the construction of modern gated communities such as Draxall Country Club, Richmond Estate, and Fern Court, which brought in a growing population and professionals and returning residents seeking comfort and convenience near Jamaica's tourism belt. As the residential population expanded, so did the demand for retail, financial, and entertainment services, a demand that has sparked a series of new commercial developments. Among the most notable projects is Boot 2, a new 4-story commercial complex being developed by the Boot Group of companies. The project, valued at over $3.5 billion, will feature a mix of retail stores, restaurants, offices, and a state-of-the-art cinema, reflecting a modern design similar to Kingston's urban plazas. Major retail chains have also taken note of the area's potential. Courts Jamaica recently opened one of its largest stores in Draxall, bringing a wide range of appliances and furniture options to residents of St. Anne and Trelawney. Additionally, popular fast food brands such as KFC, Starbucks, and Pizza Hut have set up locations, recognizing the area's growing customer base and high traffic volume. The clustering of these businesses has created a vibrant commercial corridor that serves both residents and travelers along the North Coast Highway. Alright, guys, that's the end of the update article. So let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright, guys, have a good day.